The Corinthos family is currently in shambles on General Hospital. Michael Corinthos is badly burned in ICU, and his estranged wife, Willow Corinthos, is making all of the medical decisions. Well, no, actually her lover, Drew Quartermain, is guiding her toward decisions she would never make on her own. Willow had made a deal with Michael's parents, Sonny Corinthos and Carly Spencer. They get access to their son if she gets custody of her children, Willie and Amelia. The problem is that when Willow went to pick up her kids at the Quartermains, Tracy Quartermain refused to turn them over. In turn, Willow had Carly not just kept away from Michael, but removed from General Hospital. Nina Reeves, Sonny's ex, found him in the hospital chapel and begged him to go and get Willie and Amelia from Tracy. She explains that not only do the children need to be with their mother while their father fights for his life, but Sonny also needs to be with Michael. Getting the children and bringing them to Willow is the only way to make that happen. Presuming Sonny will be all but running to the Quartermain estate, he is likely to come up against a brick wall. Tracy does as she pleases, when she pleases, and then has a legal team to clean up the mess. Despite having no custodial rights, Tracy seems to think that keeping the children is for the best, and we all know that she is always up for a good fight. Will she surrender the children to Sonny so that the family can have access to Michael? Or will Tracy side with the poor, defenseless children and continue to protect them from the mess that Willow has created? If Tracy pushes back, how will Sonny handle it? Especially since he isn't in top form with a newly diagnosed heart condition. One thing is for certain, this has turned into the kind of situation where either everyone has access to their children or no one will, and for the moment, Tracy is at least trying to hold a lot of control. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveal that after decades of dodging bullets and bending the law, the kingpin of Port Charles, Sonny Corinthos, is contemplating hanging up his hat. But as he eyes retirement from the business, the question on everyone's lips is who will step into his formidable shoes within the shadowy world of organized crime. In the past, Sonny didn't have to weigh this question so heavily. It was almost a given that Jason Morgan would step into the role. But times and circumstances have changed. In a heart-to-heart with Jason, Sonny confessed it's time to step away from the drug trafficking business. However, he's at a loss for a successor. Jason, once the obvious choice, can no longer take on such a role. With Sam McCall's tragic death leaving him as the sole parent to Danny Morgan, Jason's priorities have shifted towards family and further from the life of crime. This leaves Sonny in a bind. He doesn't trust anyone else with his empire, fearing it could crumble or fall into the wrong hands. Ava Jerome, one of Sonny's many baby mamas who knows a thing or two about running the darker side of business. Ava, who has been struggling financially and yearning for power, might just be the wild card Sonny needs. With her history in organized crime and her own mob ties through her family, Ava could be the perfect, albeit risky, choice. Sonny might see this as an opportunity to keep his legacy intact while ensuring Ava will paint herself into a corner as every bit the criminal that he is where their custody dispute is concerned. The plot could thicken if Sonny's children start to rethink their paths in life. Dante Falconeri, still reeling from Sam's death, might find himself at a crossroads where the line between right and wrong blurs. With his faith in law enforcement shaken and feeling he has nothing left to lose, will Dante see himself taking over the family business as a way to maintain control over his destiny? Perhaps even as a means to protect his family from external threats? Similarly, Christina Corinthos Davis has been through her own share of tragedies, losing her baby and now potentially her brother Michael Corinthos to his injuries. This could push her towards a darker path, one where she reclaims power and control in her life through her father's empire. The grief could morph into a motivation for revenge or a desire to keep the family legacy alive in memory of those she's lost. General Hospital spoilers for reveal that Portia Robinson will want to discuss Michael Corinthos' next steps with Willow Corinthos, who finally seems ready to call a truce with Carly Spencer and do what's best for Michael. It looks like Portia will talk about some possible burn clinics where Michael could be transferred, but Carly will hint about a better option. GH fans know Carly is hoping to get Michael into that cutting-edge facility in Germany, so she'll make a strong case for it. Willow's going to face a significant choice, but it looks like she'll agree with Carly about this being the best possible place for Michael. At the Quartermain mansion, Harrison Chase will continue his efforts to get through to Tracy Quartermain, but she'll push him to butt out and act like this doesn't concern him. However, Tracy is about to land in some legal trouble thanks to her actions. Martin Gray isn't done fighting back and may force Tracy to cooperate soon enough. One way or another, it looks like Willow's going to get the kids back, allow Michael's family to see him, and get on the same page with Carly about the fancy clinic that could reduce burn scaring. At Deception, Brooklyn Quartermain will be surprised by some job applicant news. It seems Lulu Spencer will apply and leave Brooklyn, uneasy about the possibility of working together. Lulu will promise to be on her best behavior, but that's a promise she'll quickly break. Brooklyn and Lulu will spar on Friday's episode, so Maxie Jones may land in the middle of the conflict. Speaking of landing in the middle of conflict, Jordan Ashford will intervene when she finds Drew Quartermain and Cody Bell in the middle of a fierce face-off. Cody might try to shake Drew down for more money and rile him up in the process. Whatever the case, Jordan will break up the fight before it gets out of hand and ultimately blast Drew for his bad behavior in recent months. At the gallery, Ava Jerome will clash with Rick Lansing and argue that if he can't help her, then she has to find a lawyer who will. Our predictions hint that Rick may stop Ava from going on another attorney hunt and try to figure out a solution to her financial woes. General Hospital spoilers say Ava and Rick's feelings toward each other will remain complicated, so stay tuned for updates on where they'll go from here. On General Hospital, fans have seen all sorts of characters come and go, all the while wondering what will happen next. Recently, two of the series writers shared a look into what their writing process is like. In addition, they also teased what their vision for Port Charles will look like in 2025. The writers previously teased what was to happen on General Hospital back in December. The previous year saw quite a few changes to General Hospital's writing staff. Around a year ago, the soap announced that Elizabeth Court and Patrick Mulcahy would take the place of co-head writers Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor. However, after a few months, Mulcahy left the role. Soon, Van Etten returned as a co-head writer with Court. In a recent conversation with TV Insider, the two discussed what it was like writing for General Hospital. As previously reported, Chris Van Etten and Elizabeth Court previously teased what fans could expect in 2025 back in late December. The two opened up talking about what it was like collaborating with each other. As they shared, "We have a collaboration in the truest sense. Soap opera requires generating such a volume of story that we never stop riffing. One of us may throw out an idea, and the other will build on and embroider it. One example is crafting Christina's Kate Mancy fall. In the process of bouncing around ideas, we found a number of ways to expand the fallout beyond those characters immediately involved." Chris Van Etten and Elizabeth Court had 2 words on what to expect for Port Charles. As they continued, "Most importantly, we keep the atmosphere safe for voicing any idea, even the ludicrous ones. We hear one another out and never feel handled." Compared to the earlier interview, the writers didn't share too many hints about upcoming storylines. However, they did give one clue. When asked what their vision of Port Charles looks like, the two had 2 simple words: volatile and sexy. In addition, Cord shared how grateful she was for her position. She noted, "Co-head writing GH is an honor and a challenge, daunting at times, but I am loving it. I could not ask for a better collaborator and writing partner than Chris, who brings so much creativity, enthusiasm, and experience to the task. I hope that my history with the show enables me to understand the characters, to hear their voices clearly, to honor their complex history, and to track off that history as we move them forward. The audience invests their time and passion in the show, and we want to honor that investment, what they watched, what they care about, as we build new story. Are you excited to watch a new year of General Hospital? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news." Stella felt a connection to a baby in the nursery. Could it be TJ's? Before all the Christina or Molly baby drama on General Hospital, there was another surrogate. She told TJ that she had a miscarriage, but did she? When Molly discovered that she would most likely not be able to carry a child, she and TJ decided to go the surrogate route. They found Andrea, who seemed perfect, and she immediately became pregnant. All was going perfectly until Andrea came to TJ at GH and told him she had miscarried the baby. Not only that, but she also said she didn't want to go through that again, so Andrea was no longer an option. This was when Christina stepped up, but we all know what a horrible idea that was. It is possible that Andrea lied about the miscarriage because she wanted to keep the baby as her own. TJ and Molly never questioned her or looked at her medical records. They just took her word and let her walk away. TJ may have a child but not know it. Stella recently sat down with her friend Tracy for a heart-to-heart. The loss of baby Irene came up, and Stella admitted she was struggling so much that she had a hard time going into the GH nursery. When she finally did, she held a baby that she felt connected with. She even believed that the baby looked into her soul. Stella is TJ's aunt, and they love each other very much. She is always someone he turns to. She may have felt a connection to that particular baby because she is its great aunt. The timing doesn't exactly match up, but she did not refer to the baby as a newborn. It could be in the hospital for a different reason. If the baby is a newborn, this is a soap. They are always changing children's ages. This information will cause all kinds of new drama between Molly and TJ. Do you think T's baby is alive? General Hospital February sweeps are out, and they promise a fascinating time ahead. For starters, the walls will continue to close in on Cyrus. It'll be interesting to see who eventually discovers the truth about him. Meanwhile, a whole new set of romances will spill out between unexpected characters. Speaking of romances, Drew and Willow's is in grave danger. We know that Sonny's health is declining day by day. In the upcoming month, he may see some serious complications with his heart. He may even end up landing in the hospital for treatment. If that happens, Cyrus will gain the perfect opportunity to make an attempt at Sonny's life with Digitalis. However, our beloved mobster may turn the table on him if he lays a trap with Isaiah's help to uncover the Digitalis killer. Elsewhere, Joss will remain resolute to bring Dex's killer to justice. She already seems convinced that Cyrus stabbed Dex. But will she also figure out that he injected her lover with the fatal dose of Digitalis that ultimately cost his life? If so, will she be able to prove it, or will she walk down the vigilant road and try to take revenge on her own? There is some speculation about Jack Brennan helping Joss cover up a crime. Could it have something to do with wiping Cyrus off? Previously, Sasha and Cody's relationship came to a sad end when Holly revealed that they are actually first cousins. Cody has been heartbroken ever since. February sweeps reveal that in the upcoming episodes, Cody will find a new love. It is possible that sparks will fly between him and Lulu Spencer, as spoilers suggest that Lulu will show her romantic affection to someone other than Dante. Speaking of romances, Willow and Drew's is soaring to newer heights every day. However, In the coming month, they may experience a huge roadblock. Someone will make Willow see who Drew really is, and that may put some doubts in her mind regarding their relationship. Will she find out about Drew's physical relationship with Nina? Meanwhile, Jason will step up to support a pregnant Sasha after he gives his word to Michael. There have been some speculations regarding the romance sparking between Sasha and Jason too. So watch out for the build-up between these two. Across town, Trina too will take a stand for Kai when an unexpected situation arises and catches him off guard. The sweeps also indicate that Brooke, Lynn, and Chase's baby making attempts will eventually uncover a medical issue. That, in turn, will open the floodgates to unveiling a big secret from BLQ's past. She has already opened up about having had a baby in her teens, whom she gave up for adoption. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.